Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos is now on his way to the U.S. for the 30th APEC summit. In his departure speech, Marcos Jr. said he will engage with economic leaders on various matters. These include food and energy security, as well as the economic inclusion of micro, small, and medium enterprises. He added that a number of agreements, which have been under negotiation for months, are expected to be signed. After attending the APEC summit in San Francisco, the president will fly to Los Angeles and Hawaii, where he will meet with Filipino communities. The 6-day working visit to the U.S. is Marcos Jr.'s third trip to the country since assuming office last year.
The U.S. APEC theme of creating a sustainable and resilient future for all aligns with our national and economic interest to transform the Philippines towards a sustainable future para ang lahat ng Pilipino ay magkaroon ng matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay.
The Supreme Court affirms the dismissal of an ill-gotten wealth case against the estate of former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and others. In a decision dated October 3, 2023, the court en banc denied the petition for review on certiorari filed by the Republic for lack of merit. The complaint filed before the Sandigan Bayan in 1987 involves shares of stocks valued at 41 billion pesos, as estimated by the Presidential Commission on Good Government in 2020. Aside from Marcos Sr., those individuals allegedly involved were former First Lady Imelda Marcos, business tycoon Lucio Tan, Don Ferry, and over 20 others. In the decision of the Sandigan Bayan dated June 11, 2012, the complaint was dismissed due to the failure to prove that the assets and properties were ill-gotten, as these were not shown to have originated from government resources. Former Senator Laila de Lima says she will likely file charges against former President Rodrigo Duterte after being granted bail in her last drug case. Speaking on 1PHS sa Totoo Lang, de Lima emphasized the need for Duterte to acknowledge the injustice she believes the former president inflicted upon her. De Lima also plans to file charges against former Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre, who allegedly forced a witness to implicate her.
Seryoso talagang pinag-uusapan namin yan sa legal team. Talagang nandyan yan. Yung option na yan is napakalaking option yan na gagawin namin. Because as you said, it's really about justice. Iba yon, yung kahit pinatawad mo na halimbawa yung isang tao, kailangan mo pa rin na makamit yung hustisya.
On the big story, de Lima also revealed that her camp is studying whether to file cases against witnesses who had recanted their statements. Other so-called enablers, including former Congressman Pantaleon Alvarez and Senators Alan Peter Cayetano and Bato de la Rosa, may also face charges.
Pinag-uusapan po yan ng aming team. Kasi yung sa recantation naman, since binawi naman nila yung kanilang naging kasinungalingan, we're thinking about the appropriateness of or the desirability of filing cases against them. Since binawi nila yung kanilang kasinungalingan. Now, it's a different matter if they're insisted on their lives, then they are definitely liable for perjury. But there's still some room for filing cases, but we have to really carefully tread on that.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. A cyber attack into the database of the World Health Organization led to the leaking of COVID-19 vaccination data of millions of Filipinos. The Computer Emergency Response Team of the DICT confirms that the WHO's vaccination database for the Philippines has been compromised. But it's not just the Philippines. Vaccination records from India have also reportedly been breached. The DICT has yet to determine the extent of the data breach affecting Filipinos, but they note that some information has already been leaked on the dark web. The agency says the report on the cyber attack must come from the WHO, but the organization has yet to release a statement on the matter.
We can confirm that through our NSERT, the National Computer Emergency Response Team, we have gotten information that there was an incident with regards to the WHO website wherein certain information, particularly COVID-19 information, were dumped dun sa mga various platforms and into the dark web. It's a problem of jurisdiction because WHO is an international organization. The DICT and the Philippine government really has no control over them. Ang ginagawa ko lang natin is we let them know that we receive these reports, tapos bahala na sila paano nila actionan. As to the extent, hindi rin tayo pwede kasi we really need some data from them.
The Civil Aeronautics Board is planning to impose higher fines on airlines that overbook flights. From 500,000 pesos penalty per violation, CAB plans to increase the fine to 200,000 pesos up to 2 million pesos depending on the violation. This was confirmed by Senator Grace Poe in the plenary debates on the budget of the Transportation Department, where several incidents of flight overbooking by Philippine Airlines have surfaced. According to Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, PAL should be given an ultimatum, especially since they are the flag carrier.
I think there has to be an ultimatum with them. If you want to be flag carrier, there's a certain standard that you have to follow. So maybe the DOTR can put a certain criteria and say if you don't meet this criteria in the next 18 months, we will open up giving the flag carrier entitlement to someone else. No?
Still on transportation, the Energy Department sees more fuel price rollbacks until early next year. Pump prices rolled back by up to 3 pesos per liter on Tuesday, and the DOE says we can expect more soon. This is because of lower demand from China and higher production at the world market. The DOE says we can expect fuel prices to continue to go down until first quarter next year, barring any escalation and external risks, including the conflict between Israel and militant group Hamas.
Talagang mukhang tutuloy-tuloy na itong pagbaba unless meron na namang gawin, unless may gagawin na namang pronouncement itong OPEC kung ano-ano namang cut ang gagawin. At kung lumala ang tension.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.